Hey guys, Boris Schlossberg from BKT. Our weekly review for the week of 5/30/08. This was the Memorial Day week, so we had some little bit of bizarre action, mainly because we had a holiday shortened week. So the first Monday was really not a very active day. We didn't do anything. And then as Tuesday came in, we decided to get long euro dollar. And this was a very interesting trade, I think, for a couple of reasons, because it shows how important it is to have good money management skills. You can have the best analytics or the worst analytics, but the thing that wins or loses in the end is how you control the trade. So we got long the euros on close of business day on Monday, which is a very quiet day, basically on the assumption that they were going to run the number to the 58 handle. At that time, euro was really having a good move to the upside. We thought there was going to be a good chance they're going to run the 58 handle, especially ahead of GDP, which was going to be pretty hot. And as you can see, this is exactly what happens. We get long 57.72, right around here, in very quiet trade. And basically, slowly, momentum builds through Asia. And then pre-Europe, this is where you get a lot of movement as traders anticipating the good GDP numbers, which in fact you get. But here's where the currency markets always make it a surprise for you. The moment the GDP numbers come out, also consumer confidence comes out, and consumer confidence is absolutely horrible. It's like 4.9 or 4.6 against I think it's 4.9 against 5.6, a much worse than expected read. And actually, a really good telling sign, which we ignore later on in the week to what happens later, but we'll pick that up in a second. Anyways, we took our T1 at 58.02, and here's where I should have probably moved the stop to probably plus 30 on the second lot, but frankly the change was such a big surprise as far as the GFK, and the change to the downside was so fast. I don't think anybody would have been able to bank more than 30 points positive in the trade. Bottom line is we went to break even right away, and as you can see, that was very smart. We protected the profit, made a little bit of money, and euro started to really fade for the rest of the week and just continued to go down. Now, the interesting thing about this consumer confidence number was that it was so low, is it should have been a very good precursor to what happened at the end of the week. Because at the end of the week, we decided to go long euro yen, and went long euro yen basically because it looked good on the charts. Let me just pull this up. Here's euro yen. Euro yen has actually been in a pretty strong uptrend if you look at the daily charts, but I'm just going to show you the 10-minute charts just to show you the price action. This was 5.28. We're basically, here we are. It's just holding very steady in the 63-64 zone, and this is where we've been trading. So we get long. Let me just get into the trade here. Right here. Oops, let me see. I'm sorry. Here we are. We get into the trade like right around here, at around 163.72. No, excuse me, 163.65. What's interesting about the euro-yen trade is it was based on two ideas. Carry was very strong that day, which actually is the predominant component in euro-yen, and you see this is what really rescued us. But then, ironically enough, we had retail PMI numbers that were very strong, a big bounce back, and we thought that German retail sales would be very good. We had forgotten that the GFK number at the beginning of the week was very weak, and one of the key things about the GFK number was that the propensity to spend really went down. So the key thing is we should have probably looked at that number and realized that German retail sales were going to be pretty horrible, because this is really what happens. We thought we were going to get a big boost in euro strength from German retail sales, and in fact here they come out and the thing just simply collapses on us. Fortunately, the carry trade component of it gave us plus 30 on the first move in early Asia. We made another 30, go to break even, and we're out of the trade before even the news came out. But as the news came out, it just collapsed against us. Ironically enough, as the day continued, the thing rallied all the way back up to our original point and actually got a little bit higher, and we could have made a little bit more money. But we probably would have been stopped out because my stop was at around 63.12, and it just got nicked down all the way down there. So being proactive, taking the money when you can get it, was the absolute critical thing this week, even though the analytics were not the best. Next week, tremendous amount of trade. We have huge really great event risk out of Australia, out of Canada, out of US. We're going to be trading everything out of sight. So we look forward to seeing you, BKT Trader, next week. BKTraderFX.com. Come visit us, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.